Hello everyone. Today I have got you a very important lesson and one that absolutely confuses most of the learners. That is question tag. At the end of the video, a practice exercise will be there for your better learning. It is a common practice in conversation to make a statement and ask for confirmation at the end of it. In a day-to-day life, we all do this. Here comes the role of question tag. Question tags are generally used in spoken English. Now, question tags are sometimes referred to as tag question or question tail. Question tail. Confused, right? As animals have tail at the back of it, in the same way a statement has this question tag at the back of it. And so it is also known as question tail. Now let us see the definition of question tail. A question tag is a short question placed at the end of the statement to confirm if the statement is true. Remember, to confirm if the statement is true or not. We are not asking questions. We are just confirming, right? So, before going through these examples, let us see points those are worth remembering in this question tags. Okay. Sentences with question tags have two parts, statement and a question tag. Now, statement can be positive or negative. Alright, now let us see example number 1. So, it has already been mentioned that there are two parts, statement and a question. You can see this first one, we are proud of her. Okay, then this is part 1, that is statement. Then aren't we? This is a question tag. Okay. Next sentence, same sentence I have used, but one in a positive way and the other in a negative way for your better understanding. So we are not proud of her. First part, are we? Second part, okay. First part is the statement and second part is the question tag. Now this statement can be positive. You can see in the first one, we are proud of her. This statement is positive. And we are not proud of her. This statement is negative. Now in the first sentence, we are proud of her, aren't we? Here question tag is used, this question tag is used in a negative way, okay, using negative word. So from this we can be very clear that if the statement is positive, question tag will be negative. Now same example, look at this one, we are not proud of her. This statement is negative, okay. Now the question tag used is positive. Are we? Isn't it? This is positive. Clear? So this is the rule that we will learn later. This is just an overview. Okay. So we are proud of her. This is a statement and aren't we is a question tag. Alright. So it has two parts. The sentence could be positive and negative. For positive statement, negative question tag, negative statement, positive question tag. This is the first point to note. Second comes, just a minute. Okay, now second point is that statement is separated from a question tag using comma. You can see in this 4 examples. First part is separated by the second part. See, first part, we are proud of it, is separated by this comma. Okay, see, aren't we? Alright, so first part or statement and question tags are separated from each other using this comma. Okay, in the same second sentence also, we are not proud of her. Are we? Again, see, it has been separated using a comma. Next sentence, she has made a beautiful painting. This is the statement. Okay, and hasn't she? This is the question tag. Again, this is separated by using a comma. Alright, so you can see this one. Now third rule is that a question mark should be placed after a question tag. Okay, you can see in all the examples. A question mark is mandatory. You have to place a question mark after writing a question tag. So if you are writing this in examination, you should be very careful about these small little things, or else your marks can get deducted. Now let us understand few rules. Rules of forming question tags. There are certain rules. Now we are not going, this question tag is not completely based on rules. There are exceptions also, and there is nothing to mug up. You have to understand the things. Okay. So rule number 1 is very simple. Positive statement, negative question tag, negative statement, positive question tag. Rule number 2, the tense used in question tag will be the same as the statement. Now here it is very important that the tense of the question tag and the tense of the statement should be same. Okay. So if it is same, you have to be very careful. You have to look for the tense of the statement, and according to that only you have to use question tag. Alright. Next rule is always pronouns are used in the question tag. Even in the statement there is a noun, but when we are placing a question tag, we have to use pronouns. Okay, noun cannot be used in the question tag. You have to use pronouns only. Number 4, if the main sentence has an auxiliary verb is also known as helping verb, you all know. So if there is a auxiliary verb in the main sentence or the statement, the same auxiliary verb will be repeated in the question tag. We are going to do this all rules using different examples. Okay. So, and if you are confused with auxiliary verb, we will again have an overview of the auxiliary or the helping verb. So, if the sentence has an auxiliary verb, we will use the auxiliary verb in question tag also. But what if we don't have this auxiliary verb in the main sentence? Then we use do, does and did in the question tag. Alright, I hope I have made it clear. Once again I am reading out the rules for you. Pause the video, learn the rules, okay, and then we will move forward to our exercise or examples. So I am just reading out the rules for you once again. Positive statement, negative question tag, negative statement, positive question tag. First rule. Second, the tense used in the question tag will be the same as the statement. So tense of the question tag and the statement will be same. Always pronouns are used in the question tag. Okay. Next comes, if the main sentence has an auxiliary verb, the question tag will also start from auxiliary or helping verb. But if the main statement, it does not have an auxiliary verb, the question tag will start from do, does and did. Okay. Now see, here are a few sentences that I have written. In this we will learn how question tags are formed with auxiliary verb. How question tags are formed with auxiliary verb. Now you see this chart. I have placed this chart, okay, so that you can have a better understanding while doing these sentences. So same thing is there. Now as I was talking about helping verb, you can see this one. Positive sentence, look at this chart. Positive sentence, negative tag, negative sentence, positive tag. Okay. Now we had a word of helping verbs. You all know, you are very familiar with the helping verb or auxiliary verb. If not, go to the verb lesson, read it. Now, helping verbs. What comes under helping verbs? First is be verb. What do you mean by be verb? Is, am, are, was, were. These are be verbs. Have verbs. Has, have, had are have verbs. Do verb. Do, does, did. These are do verbs. And modals. Modals comes as can, should, could, must, okay, may. These all comes under the category of modals. Now here for your better understanding I have written, because children generally have the confusion in the use of has, have and had, do, does and did. So I have given a small chart also. Has is used in present tense with singular subject. Have is used in present tense plural subjects. Had is used in past tense all subjects. Okay, there is no confusion with had. In the same way, do is used in present tense plural subject. Does is used in present tense singular subject. And did is used in past tense with all subjects. Okay, this is just an overview. Now let us see how to form question tag. Okay, how to form question tag and what are the important things that you need to understand while forming question tag. Okay, so let us do these examples. Madhu is proud. Okay, forget about this second portion. Look, focus on the first one. Madhu is proud. We have to look for this. Suppose this is a blank area, nothing has been given and you have to write it down. How you are going to frame? Madhu is proud. What is the subject here? Madhu is the subject here. Okay. We have any be verb? Yes, there is a be verb is. Okay. There is a be verb is. We have to find out the tense of the sentence because as per the rule, the tense of the statement and the question tag will be the same. So Madhu is proud. Is. You know that is used in which tense? Is used in present tense, right? Is used in present tense. Alright. So if we have be verb, we are going to simply use this be verb in the question tag. And you know, if the sentence is positive, negative question tag. So Madhu is proud. Is the sentence positive? Yes, the sentence is positive. So we will use negative question tag. So this be verb will go here. Okay, this be verb will go here. Isn't she? Isn't she? Okay. Now for Madhu is a girl. As because Madhu is a girl, we have used the pronoun of she. You know that in question tag, we don't use noun. We use pronoun only. So for girl, we have used she. Alright. So isn't she? One more thing that is not written somewhere, that is in question tag. If you are writing any negative question tag, always a contraction form will be there. Okay, for not, you are not going to write is not not. No, it will be contracted form. So I have written isn't she. Alright, it is for negative only. Now if the same sentence is there, okay, let us see this one. Madhu is not proud. Who is the subject? Madhu. Do we have any be verb? Yes, we have a be verb is. Okay, Madhu is not proud. Sentence is positive or negative? Madhu is not proud. Negative. So sentence is negative. So my tag will be positive. I have used is she and then a question mark. Okay. Next sentence. It's raining. Now it itself means it is raining, right? So we have a be verb here. So if be verb is there is a no problem. We are going to write the same be verb over here. So the sentence is positive. It's raining. So we will use a negative question tag. Alright, isn't it? We have used a negative question tag. Now fourth example, same sentence, but I have just used a negative form. It's not raining. Okay, it's not raining. Two parts. Let us see the first one. It is not raining. Any be verb is there? Yes, be verb is there. Sentence is positive or negative? Sentence is negative. If we have negative sentence, we are going to use positive question tag. So we will write is it. Okay. Next come children are playing. Now are. This is present tense. Children are playing. Positive sentence. We have a be verb. Okay. We have a be verb are. So how to use this one? Children are playing. Aren't they? Why we have used? Because this children is a plural. Isn't it? This children is a plural. So we have used aren't they for it because we have a plural subject, so it will be they as per the pronoun rule. Raju was not at home. Raju was not at home. The sentence is negative. Alright. We have a be verb. Search. Yes, we have a be verb over here. Okay, was. So if the sentence is negative and we have a be verb here, we will simply use a positive word. Okay. Raju was not at home. Was he? Just a minute. Was he? Next one. Ram and Mohan can play cricket. Yes, here one thing to be noted. Ram and Mohan. We have already learned that if there are two subjects joined by an, it will take a plural sense. Okay, it will take a plural sense. So my pronoun will also get plural. Now we will find for any helping verb. Is there any helping verb? We have can, right? And can is the, I say it is a model. Can is a model, and models are also helping verb. So if we have the helping verb, we will use the same helping verb in the question tag, isn't it? And let us see, Ram and Moham can play cricket. It is a positive sentence. So we have used can't they. Why they? Because my subject is plural. Why again can't? Because can't is a helping word. It is a helping verb. So we will write can't here also in the question tag. Alright. I hope you have understood this one. These are the examples of question tag with auxiliary verb. Alright. Now what if we don't have any auxiliary verb in this sentence? Now we have already learned how to form question tags when we have helping verb with it or we have auxiliary verb in it. But how to form question tag without auxiliary verb? It is little confusing. See the man in the picture scratching his head. Okay, so how I am going to frame this question tag in auxiliary verbs are not there in the sentences. So sometimes you people also get confused and you think how I am going to give this answer. Okay, this is also very easy. Just you have to take note of few tips and tricks and apply your previous knowledge. Alright, so let us deal with it. It has already been mentioned that whenever we have to frame question tags without auxiliary verb in the statement, we use do, does and did, right? Now look at the sentence. We have to take care of the verb first, okay, for finding out the tense of the sentence, because you know the tense of the sentence and the tense of the question tag will be same. So first let us understand the subject. Let us understand the verb or tense of the sentence. First example, your uncle Ravi lives in Jaipur. Okay, your uncle Ravi. So who is the subject? Your uncle Ravi is the subject. First step. Second, identify the verb. Here the verb is lives. After you identified the verb, think about the tense. Lives is the sentence is in which tense? It is in present tense, right? I am writing PR. The sentence is in present tense. Alright. Now subject. What is the subject? Singular subject. If the sentence is in present tense, what we are going to use? Do or does? Which one? As because it is in present tense, right? So we are going to use does. With singular subject we use does. Now the sentence is positive. So we have used doesn't he. Why he? We know that we have to use pronoun, isn't it? So we will use he. Your uncle Ravi lives in Jaipur. Doesn't he? Okay. And let me use bilingual language. Okay. Let me use Hindi also so that the students, those who are still confused, at least their doubts will be cleared. Alright. So just a minute. Same example I am also repeating again. So your uncle Ravi lives in Jaipur. ये क्या है? ये एक statement है ना? This is a statement. चलो अब यहाँ पे हमारा subject क्या है? Your uncle Ravi. Okay. हमारा subject क्या है? Singular है. And what is the verb? Verb क्या है? Lives है verb. Now you know that अगर कोई भी verb के साथ s और es use है तो वो present form में है and past form होगा verb 2. So this is in verb 1 form. Okay, this is in verb 1 form. Alright, so your uncle Ravi lives in Jaipur. कौन सा tense? Lives कौन सा tense है? Present tense, isn't it? ये present tense है और sentence भी positive है. हमको negative question tag use करना है. कैसे होगा? We know do, does और did का use कहाँ होता है? Do use होता है जब हमारे पास plural subject हो. Does use होता है जब हमारे पास singular subject हो. तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास क्या है? सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट है. हम लोग एक ही अंकल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं ना, रवि के एक अंकल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. तो हम लोग क्या यूज करेंगे? वी आर गोइंग टू यूज डज. अब सेंटेंस पॉजिटिव है तो हम लोग डजंट यूज करेंगे. और ही क्यों यूज कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज हम किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? हम लोग यहाँ पे रवि के अंकल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Okay, I hope it is clear. The first example I have given. Second one, the boys bought chocolates from the shop. Okay, good. Now the boys bought chocolate. The boys is the subject, and which type of subject? Plural subject. Bought is the past tense. That means question tag भी हमें past tense में ही use करना है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे tense, okay, क्योंकि यहाँ पे tense हमारा कौन सा है? Past tense. So the boys bought chocolate from the shop. Now in past tense, whatever subject is there, what we use? Didn't they? Why I have used didn't? क्यों हमने यूज किया didn't? सेंटेंस पॉजिटिव है, टैग नेगेटिव होगा. Didn't they? They क्यों यूज किया है? बिकॉज यहाँ पे प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट है. वी हैव प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट ऑफ बॉयज. ओके, सो वी हैव यूज्ड they. The boys bought chocolates from the shop. Next come, you live near the post office. You is my subject. Live is the verb. Now verb, the sentence is in. Now after seeing the verb, you can find out the sentence is in present tense or past tense. Now if it is in past tense, you have to see whether we have singular subject, we will use do. If we have plural subject, we will use does. Now you and I always takes plural sense. Okay, you and I always takes plural sense. So you live near the post. Sentence क्या है? What is the type of sentence? It is positive sentence. So negative question tag. So with you we have to use do. So don't you? Alright. Now next is Thomas saw a movie, didn't he? Thomas saw a movie. Thomas is a boy. Okay. So saw is the verb, and you know saw is in the past tense. So we have to use question tag that will also be in the past tense. Thomas saw a movie, didn't he? Okay, didn't मैंने क्यों use किया है? Why I have used didn't over here? The sentence is in positive. So ये not तो लगाना पड़ेगा ही, है ना? Not तो लगेगा ही, but did क्यों लगा है? Did इसलिए लगा है क्योंकि the sentence is in past tense. और not क्यों लगा है? क्योंकि the sentence positive था, तो tag में not लगना ही है. और he क्यों लगा है? He इसलिए लगा है क्योंकि हम किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? हम एक बॉय के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. उसका नाम क्या है? थॉमस. Got it? Next comes Maya learned a poem. Now Maya is my subject. Which kind of subject? Singular subject, isn't it? Learned. Learned is the past tense. It is verb 2, past form, isn't it? तो अब अगर statement is in past tense, question tag will also be in past tense. Sentence क्या है? Positive. Question tag क्या होगा? What will be the question tag? Negative. So it will be didn't she. Why I have used she? Because we are talking about Maya. Why I have used did? Why I have used did? Because we are talking about the past tense. Okay, we have to use past tense. Why I have used not? Because the sentence is positive, so tag will be negative. Got it? Next question. She likes dancing. Now we know that likes, this is a present tense. My noun or subject is she. Okay, so this is a subject, present tense. अब C कैसा subject है? Singular है या plural है? She is a singular subject. Sentence is positive. तो अगर sentence positive है तो हमको negative question लगाना है. Negative question tag. So I will use not over here. She. Okay, already it is a pronoun, isn't it? Already यहाँ पे तो subject हमारा pronoun ही है, तो change करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. So same pronoun will be used. Now why I have used does? Okay, I have used does because I have here a single subject, है ना? अगर यहाँ पे they रहता तो हम लोग do use करते हैं, we रहता तो do use करते हैं, but singular subject के साथ हम लोग क्या use करते हैं? What we use in the singular subject? We use does. Okay, and why I have not used did? Because likes. Did हमने क्यों नहीं यूज किया? क्योंकि ये जो हमारा टेंस है, स्टेटमेंट का टेंस है, वो प्रेजेंट टेंस है. कैसे पता चला? क्योंकि like s और es अगर कोई वर्ब में लगता है या रूट फॉर्म में रहता है, दैट इज इन प्रेजेंट टेंस. बट इफ इट इज V2, alright, danced or some irregular verbs are also there in the past tense. Okay, so that time हम लोग did यूज करते हैं. So you have to be very clear with the concepts of has, have, had, subject, singular, plural, okay, do, does and did. So question tag without auxiliary verb, we have to look for this. First step, identify the subject, singular or plural. Second step, identify the tense of the sentence. How you are going to identify the tense of the sentence is by seeing the verb. Okay. Third is identify whether the statement is positive or negative, and then close the sentence. Okay. Close the sentence means that answer the sentence, or accordingly you will complete the sentence. Hope you have understood this one. Now there are some exceptions. Okay, in English you will always find exceptions. So these exceptions you have to learn. Alright. So let us learn this one. If a statement starts with let, the suitable tag is shall. Okay, shall, we will use shall as a tag in the sentences those who have let. Now can you see, let's study, shall we? Actually children, this let's is a contracted form of let us. Alright, it is a contracted form of let us. So let us study. Instead of writing let us study, we write let's study. So we have to use shall. Shall we? Let's not disturb. Shall we? Here nothing is like that. You have to put positive or negative. Okay, according to the sentence we do. We generally use positive tag only. Now if the sentence is imperative. Now what do you mean by imperative sentence? Order, command, request. Okay. Then we have to use will or would in the question tag. Okay. In imperative sentence you have to take note children, if it is a positive sentence, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to use positive tag or negative tag. Pass me the sandwich. Would you? You would have written will you? Both are right. Okay. But with a negative imperative sentence, we can't use any other. We have to use will only. We can't use would. Okay. So don't be late. Will you? Okay. Next comes, there are some adverbs or adjectives. Now earlier we know that negative words only no, not, never are there. But this is the high time when we have learned that there are many adverbs and adjectives. Those have negative sense or negative meaning. For example, we have learned the concept of few, little. These means negative only. Okay. Hardly, barely, rarely. These all are negative words. These all are adverb and negative words. So if these type of words are there, don't get deceived. Okay. These are just for making fool. Don't get deceived. That means the statement is in negative way. Okay. Let us see. There are some adverbs or adjectives which are used in negative sense in the statement. So question tag will be positive. In this example, few people were present. Few people were present. Were they? Now you might have a question in your mind that ma'am, no, not, never, these words are not used over here. Then why you have used were they? Why you have used were they as a question tag? The sentence is in positive. So as per the rule, the tag should be negative. But why I have used here this one? Positive tag only. Why? Because few people, the word few, isn't it? The word few itself is a negative word. We have studied few, a few and the few, right? Few means nothing. It is used in a negative sense. So here, although the words no, not, never are not used, but the sense of this statement is negative only. If the sense is negative, we will use positive question tag. I barely know you. Barely. This is also a word that has a negative sense. So we will use positive question tag. She needs little money. Again, same concept with little, a little and the little. I hope you remember. So she needs little money. So this sentence is again in a negative sense. So we will have a positive tag. Next, if M is the be verb in a sentence, the positive question tag will be mi. Okay. If there is any sentence, okay, Then the positive question tag will be am I. If I say a sentence, I am your friend. Okay, I am not your friend. Negative I am talking about. Okay, or you can say I am your friend. Am I? You are questioning. Okay, am I? If I say I am your teacher, alright, I will say I am your teacher. I have to put a negative question tag. So what will I will say? Amn't I? There is no such word as amn't. Amn't जैसा कोई word नहीं होता है. तो अगर नेगेटिव सेंस में अगर यूज करना हो, इफ यू हैव टू यूज नेगेटिव क्वेश्चन टैग, you will use aren't. Okay, you will use aren't. You will not use amn't. Amn't, there is no such word as amn't in English. Okay, and if you want to put a positive question tag, simple am I, no confusion. But if you have to put a negative question tag, you have to use aren't. Means I'm talking about the be verb am. If there is a be verb am, we have to use the things like this. Okay, I hope this portion is also clear to you. Let us do this practice exercise for grasping the concept of question tag in a better way. Pause the video and try to solve this exercise of your own. Thereafter, resume the video to check your answers along with the explanation. Let's start. Raju will come. Now we have will here. Will is a model. So it will change into won't he. Second one, cars pollute the environment. Now verb is pollute. No no helping verb is not there. And we have only one main verb, that is pollute. So in case of main verb, we are going to use do, does and did. But as the sentence is in present tense, how you recognize that the sentence is in present tense? By looking at the verb. Here the verb is pollute. So it is in the present tense. But we are having this cars. So for this we have to use plural. Cars is a plural. So we will use do they. Sorry, don't they. Cars pollute the environment. As the sentence is positive, the answer will be don't they. Next comes you can sing sweetly. We have a model can. Sentence is positive. Answer will be can't you. Raju was not at home. The sentence is negative. We have a be verb or helping verb in the sentence. So the answer will be was he. Because for positive negative statement, positive question tag. Number 5, Rani loves dance. So here loves is in a present form. The sentence is in present tense and it is in a positive sense. So it will be doesn't she. Next come close the door. Imperative sentence. In imperative sentence we can use will you, if you want to be little less formal. Okay, and won't you, very much polite. Okay, or we can say would you. So 3 are correct. He speaks English well. Now answer will be doesn't he, because see this sentence is in present tense. So and we are talking about a singular subject. So it will be doesn't he. Everyone was intelligent, very intelligent. Now you know that everyone will use singular verb with it. Okay, but in question tag we will talk about everyone altogether, right? So we have to use weren't they. This is exception case. Okay, we have to use weren't they. You haven't bought a new mobile. All right, so we have here helping verb as haven't, negative. So we will use have you. Okay, so answer question tag will be have you. I am a student. Okay, amn't I is wrong English. We have already discussed. So you have to use aren't I. Okay, we don't have such word like amn't. So it has to be aren't I. She broke her leg. Now broke is in a past tense. So definitely we are going to use did. And the sentence is in positive. So we will use a negative tag. So answer will be didn't she. You won't lie. Will you? Okay. Answer is will you. You don't know the answer. Do you? Simple. Let's discuss the problem. Let us discuss the problem, shall we? We have learned this rule that whenever we have this let's, we will use question tag starting from shall. Shruti is not a student. Very simple. We have be verb is, sentence is negative, so we will use a positive question tag. Is she? Okay, I hope you have done this very well. You have understood the concept. If you have still any doubt in this, rewatch the video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Stay connected. Learn until you get the things right.